What is up, everybody? It's Fee. I'm back with another eCig video. Yes, I'm finally back. I haven't had much to do videos on lately, so it's been a while, but today is an important day, is a special day for me. Today marks the day that I uploaded my first eCig YouTube video. I can't believe it's been a year already. So much has changed since the last YouTube video I've done. I mean, not since the very first YouTube video I've uploaded. High volt came out, drip tips, high voltage atomizers, low resistance atomizers. So much has changed. So today's video is not a review. It's kind of just a collected history, I guess, of my vaping habits, or what led me to where I am today. And I'm also going to finally show you guys what you guys have been asking for ever since my beginning videos ever, how to do the vapor bubble trick. I still to this day get like 3 or 4 comments or messages on how that happens. I thought it was a pretty normal thing, but apparently not. So I will reveal that on how you do that later on in the video. So a little bit of my history. I started smoking at like age 11. I was like a pack a day smoker. As I got older and it got even more than a pack a day, it became like 3 packs a day sometimes, especially on weekends. I became kind of a heavy drinker, and that required me to smoke all the time. And yeah, I started vaping in June. I was walking in a mall and I saw a smoke everywhere stand. I watched the little video loop over and over again. I went online and watched the video loop, and then I did my research. And at the time, I guess the screwdriver was extremely sought after, and I ordered a black screwdriver. Tech had just got a shipment of them in. They had like 12 of them or something. I ordered one. So my very first atomizer was a 901. My first kit was the screwdriver starter kit. It came with a bottle of Flu Cured and 2 CR123A batteries. I was vaping in my room. I was basically a closet vapor. I didn't tell anybody I was vaping. And then in August, I went live with it, I guess, and started vaping around other people. And that's when I quit smoking, because I figured, you know what, I can do this. I can just vape, get my nick fix, and I will be good. Between the time I got my screwdriver and the time I quit smoking, I was still smoking cigarettes. I didn't buy cigarettes. I had not bought a pack of cigarettes in like a year before that. I just smoked when people offered it to me. And I smoked a ton. But eventually, once I gave it up, what had moved me onto it was a week after I ordered this screwdriver, I ordered a Titan 510 starter kit from Mike and Carol's internet store. I didn't want to buy it from Tech, which, by the way, Tech no longer exists in the US. The electronic cigarette company is .com is no longer a viable URL, and it's now a UK only. But anyhow, I ordered it from Mike and Carol's internet store because it was half the price for some reason. And I got it from there, and then from there, the 510 is what led me on to be like, I can quit smoking off of this. So the beginning of August rolls around, I quit smoking, and then I go and find all kinds of stuff in the forums, and I get myself a pass-through. It seemed like it was the thing. It was kind of like the trend at the time. You have your mod, which actually I got first, your standard starter kit, and then you needed a pass-through for at home. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna try the Pure Smoker pass-through, which was my very first high volt experience. When I got that high volt pass-through, I was blown away, and I was like, there needs to be something wireless like this. I know the V1 was out at the time, and I just didn't know what to get, and it was so difficult to figure out that kind of thing. So I figured, I bet there's other people like this, and I started throwing videos up. So yeah, that began the YouTube thing that I started doing. You know, I was only watching like 3 people at the time. I was watching Grim, I was watching Scott, I Get You 69, and I was watching that guy with the fedora. And I was like, you know, there's only a handful of people out there. Maybe I can go out there and give an alternative, and we can, you know, hook up and, you know, share ideas and stuff like that. This is when vaping was kind of in its, like, I wouldn't say infancy, but in its, when it was a toddler, I guess. And yeah, eventually I got a silver bullet, I got an adaptiver, I got I messed with the Mako, I did a bunch of stuff. I ended up converting a ton of other smokers into vapors, and through that I sold a ton of pure smoker products and a ton of alt smoke products. They don't know this, but I had pushed probably a dozen devices from each site, or more. But anyhow, I didn't raise the prices up or anything. They got exactly what they charge for after shipping and everything. So anyhow, so yeah, finally I landed on one high volt device. I had used the 801s, the 901s, the 510s, and I discovered the cartomizers, which I can't believe I pushed it so long. I avoided cartomizers so long. I mean, they're cheap, they're usable, they perform great, they're convenient. And yeah, that's what I am on now. The Super 6 is my choice of device. This is the device that I go to all the time to. There is no other device that I use. I still have the silver bullets in my box. That I sold the V1. I don't have a V3, but everybody else I know has a V3. It's just small, and it's an extremely elegant device. And the elegance comes with a price, you know. It was expensive, and it's high maintenance, but I guess pretty things are high maintenance, right? I have to polish it with 2 different polishes. I have to use Tarnex for the brass pieces because I had to have the brass ones and not the stainless steel ones. And then I have to use Muller's aluminum like polish to polish the rest of it. I have to do it every 2 weeks or it just looks terrible. So yeah. I still love it. Going from buying juices, actually going from buying carts to buying juices to making juices, I believe I am now completely set for life on it. I tried all the cart mods and all that stuff, and I still hate carts. It's you either drip or use a cartomizer, or if you get a 510 cartomizer, you can drip into that, taking the stuff. But that's completely something different. So I am running really late on the time. I think I'm really gonna be taking advantage of this 15-minute runtime here. So I'm gonna jump right into it, and let's start with the vapor bubble. So what you're gonna need is a water bottle with a little bit of water in it, a bowl. This is typical of an Asian house. This is a rice bowl, dinner bowl, whatever, and some soap. I have the super uber duper stylish brand name Great Value dishwashing soap. That dishwashing soap is the best in my opinion. It forms bubbles like crazy. So what I'm going to do is take some of this water right here, and I'm going to dump it into the bowl. Alright, and you probably can't see because it's clear, And then I'm gonna pour some soap in there. It doesn't matter really how much. The more soap, the merrier, I guess. I'm gonna grab some scissors and stir that up so that it's nice and dissolved, or makes the water wet enough, because soap makes water wetter apparently. And then this is the device that I use. This is what you use to make the bubble. I'm gonna grab my pair of scissors here and I'm just gonna cut off the bottom of it. So there, and I'm gonna peel off this label too. Just I have a habit of doing that. I hate the labels on the bottles. So what you'll have is, what you want to use is the top piece of where you drink from. See? Finally, what you're gonna want to do is dip this end into the cup, into the bowl, so that it forms a bubble, basically. And you should be able to pick that up on camera right there. You see that? It's created a little layer. And then you take a nice big vape, preferably VG based juice. And then you have a bubble. My method to do this, wow, is to blow down, blow until it's big enough. Tilt your head down a little bit, and then pull up, and it'll detach from the bottle. You can find other methods of doing it, but I found that was the easiest way to do it. Some people will go side to side. Some people will go up and then down, but I like to go down and then up, and it kind of brings the bubble up. And you can make a game of it and start blowing it around, try to get it across the room. You can fill it and then cover your thumb with it, take another vape or pass it on to another vapor until you have these massive bubble of vapor, and then you just pop it. I mean, when I first did this, it was everybody would come over and be like, "Oh, let me try that bubble thing," and yeah. So I hope that satisfies your guys' need to know how that was done. I mean, I've been asked for it since day one, and I just wanted to wait until it was like a good time and I really had nothing else to do a video on. Yeah, I'm really pushing it to that 15-minute runtime there. Yeah, let me do it one more time for you. Dishwashing soap is the best way to do it. That stuff makes bubbles like crazy with some water. You need to dilute it with water. You can't really do it with pure soap, and you're just wasting soap if you're doing it with pure soap. Soap and water. There needs to be a little bit of water bonding in there. So dip it in there, and I'll show you one more again. And there you go, there you have it. And sometimes you have a little residual film left in there and you can keep going. Oh, okay, anyhow, that's the way you do it. Happy anniversary to me, I guess. Thank you for watching. You guys are awesome. I can't believe how many subscribers I have. Thank you guys so much. And as always,